Well, hello there, you beautiful people. How are you on this wonderful day? It's a beautiful day out. Alright, we finally got our trailer on board from yesterday's debacle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to have to step back into yesterday's video. Alright, this load right here is heading straight for... where is it going? Laredo, Texas. Down in Laredo, Texas, it's delivering right beside the Rio Grande River. Where we deliver, it's kind of crazy how it works out. Yes, the load's going to Mexico. No, I'm not going to Mexico. But where I back in, on the other side of the building, is Mexican trucks that are hooking onto those, and they're going down into Mexico. And then we'll grab a reload. We'll talk more about the reload here in a couple days. So technically, we are going to Mexico. Well, what's in there is going to Mexico. We're going right beside Mexico. And usually this run is a great run. We're going to see how this run goes. That's all there is to it. We want to see how this run goes. It's been a while since we've been down there, so it could have changed a lot. But I know the cool part is where I'm getting unloaded, I can sit there and stare at the Rio Grande River. And I call that awesome. Alrighty, what are we hauling? What are we hauling? What we are hauling? What are we hauling? Alrighty, what are we hauling? We are hauling 43,000 pounds of ham. That seems to work out pretty good. Ham. I like ham. But it's a normal packing plant. You know how they are. They fill this trailer to the max. They don't want to waste any space. They don't want to waste any weight. So, we're not heavy. We're on the limit. Now there's a couple ways you can take down to Texas from where I'm at here in Sioux City, Iowa. You know, you can run over down to Interstate 80, play around in Nebraska a little bit, or you can go down to Topeka, Kansas, and take the toll road on down through Kansas. Now right now you're probably saying, well, that's an easy decision, because why would you take a road where you had to pay to go on versus a road that was free? Well, that road that you have to pay to go on is a pretty direct route. The free road is only 3 miles further, but it's got 3 scales on it. Now, I don't run an outlaw operation now, but I've always said, why hand yourself to them? So we're probably going to pay a little bit of money, take that toll road down and around everything, because technically it is faster. It gets us around those scales, and you know, it only takes one DOT officer to be in a bad mood. One to be in a bad mood, and you're held up for an hour, if not longer, if they find one minute little thing wrong that is perfectly safe, but it doesn't meet their standards. Yeah, I think we're gonna pay. We got some time to decide, so let's go ahead, get on the road, and let's go to Mexico. What? You gotta start the week off right, guys. Come on now. Good God, Topeka, you have hit a new record with me. It is beautiful out here. Come on, Ope. Look at that fireball in the sky. Woohoo! It's gotta be, we didn't even check, it's gotta be like 60 some degrees. Come on, Opie. Come on, big boy. Oh, God, there's too much sniffing. I gotta sniff first. Give me a second here. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm looking up. You're still there. Are you about done? Can you stop sniffing? Or take you over to some other places? Well, like I was saying before, Topeka, Kansas, you've outdone yourself. Now, I don't know if I have a lot of subscribers from Topeka, Kansas on here, but a lot of my videos that I've put Topeka, Kansas on, a lot of you have said you live in Topeka, Kansas. I don't know if you're subscribed is what I mean by, because a lot of videos a lot of people will look at and watch them and not subscribe to them, which is fine, they're viewers. But if you haven't subscribed, this seems like a really good time to say subscribe. Guys, the trip's going great. Feels so much better. It does. It feels great. We finally got the load behind us. If you watched yesterday's video, I did a little bit of whining about a little temper tantrum, stuff like that. You can't do it. But one thing I have to realize in trucking is there's no assumption in trucking. You have to make sure you ask or call or look at or know your facts. That's what yesterday's video was all about, basically. Anything interesting there? Nothing? Dad, there was another German Shepherd here. I can smell her. She was super pretty. You know, that brings up another thing, Dad. Why don't you ever introduce me to any ladies? Well, Opie, you don't have the full equipment to go, you know, lady crazy. Well, you take... That's what you thought about that conversation. I'm on to you. Or just stop talking about it then. I hear you. Well, you had plenty of time to go to the bathroom. Yeah, Roustabout called and we were on the phone with him for a while, weren't we? So you have plenty of time, so you got to be done by now. Let's start heading back. You recognize where first class is parked over there. If you guys ever drive a hooded truck, that's a no-no spot. Never park on the end cap. Well, I got Opie's nightlight on. I got my nightlight on. The sun's almost down. It's time to go do some nighttime trucking now. I'll be back with you here in a little bit. Man, you should see him. He is going ballistic here. Just ballistic. You know, he's calmed down a little bit. We've been out here for about 10 minutes now. Warden gave us a call right when we got out of the truck. I don't know if they're chipmunks, ground squirrels, or what they are, but we got some nice holes here. You know, I'm looking at these lines. You guys see these lines right here? They're spread out all around here. If you walk over here, you can see them even, come on, Ope. You can see them even more distinctly. I'm kind of curious, and you guys that are from around here are going to have to tell me, is that basically from where the ground was cracked from being so dry? Or, well, now that I said that on the camera, now I can't find them. There was a lot of them over here when me and Opie were over here. Just a little, you know, like these lines right here. Are those water runoff lines? What are those? I mean, it's just like somebody took a marker or took a chisel and just chiseled lines all the way throughout here. Well, first off, welcome to Oklahoma. We're in Kaw Nation Reservation right now. Yeah, Kaw Nation Reservation, K-A-W. And we are just into Oklahoma right now. We're on Interstate 35 heading south. Everything's still going good. Nothing to really chitter chat about a whole lot. Opie's hanging in there pretty good. You know, I really wish we were down here during the daylight, because if we were down here during the daylight, I could show you a little bit more. Yeah, this stretch of 35 here in Oklahoma, there wouldn't be a whole lot to show you, but there is a chrome shop. Come here, Opie, get out of there. There is a chrome shop. It's down the road some more. I'm hoping when we're heading north, once we get reloaded and heading north, it's daylight when we stop there, because you guys will love it. You know, you guys that don't get to come through this area, or not from around here, not from this country, you're going to be amazed at this truck. It's a chrome shop, but their sign is a truck that's nose down in the dirt and trailer straight up in the air. Plus, that truck stop has a lot of old iron I'd like to show you guys. Well, chrome shop, not truck stop, chrome shop. There is a Love's across the road from it, but the thing I want to show you is that chrome shop. Alrighty, well, if you're wondering where we're going to park it for the night, I haven't decided yet. I want to stop down to just north of Oklahoma City and get the truck washed. Perfect case scenario, we get to that southern side of Oklahoma, down by Texas. Down by that Texas border before we call it a night. Yes, first class. You are looking very good. No, first class. This is not where we're getting a truck wash. Yep, there's still blood. There you go, big boy. Really likes those steps. Once again, got them at Amazon. Snaggle Paw from Amazon. Alright, let's get back in the truck. Well, you ready to go back trucking? I'll let you run around for about 30 minutes here. Is that long enough? Well, truck's clean, trailer's clean, deer, blood, and guts are gone from last week, guys. I know, I was going to leave it on there, but the blood was starting to turn brown instead of red, so it wasn't cool anymore. As for right now, I got about 80 miles left in me that I'm going to call it quits. We're in, well, we're technically in Oklahoma. Realistically right beside Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So we're going to go about another 80 to 90 miles south, and then we're find a place to park, then we're calling it night. Until then, let's go ahead and get through the city before morning traffic. Well, let's get through the city before we park. That way we don't have to worry about morning traffic tomorrow. do you think back there, Ope? Should we call it a night? I think so too. I'm kind of tired. Well guys, we're about 20 to 30 miles north of Ardmore, Oklahoma right now, right around that Arbuckle area, if anybody's familiar with it. We had a good, successful day. We have 550 miles left in our day. We're going to try to get a decent start at it tomorrow. That way we can get as much daylight running in as we can. But whatever we don't get in daylight tomorrow, we will get that daylight part in when we're heading home. That's the plus part about grabbing a load and heading back home with it. Other than that, you guys keep yourself safe, stay healthy, and as always, I'll see you next time. Moving on to the toll road. Why can I not remember the toll road's number? I can't talk tonight, boys and girls.